his ass up like it's count time. Watch him about face, they see the miles bumming. Stomach growling, I'ma show up doing chow time. Cause it's Cuban and his penny put me down 100. Wake his ass up like it's count time. Watch him about face, they see the miles bumming. Stomach growling, I'ma show up doing chow time. Cause it's Cuban and his penny put me down 100. Hey, tell them stay from round and stay one round and stugging. That's how I truly feel about the...
Hey, what's up, everybody, man? This your boy Black Sean Groove, man, from Street Culture Entertainment, Street Culture TV. Before I start this video, man, I need y'all to like and subscribe, man. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification button, man. Also, don't forget to leave a comment, man. Now, here I am with back with part 2 of my top 50 hip-hop group list. Last week, I went from 50 to 41. And gave my opinions on this, and I got pretty good feedback on it. You know what I'm saying? I made a few mistakes last week, and I couldn't figure out the producer's name from Little Brother. Now it just popped in my head. His name is Ninth Wonder. He made a lot of he produced a lot of stuff for like Ja Rule and Murder Inc. and stuff back in the day. You know what I'm saying? After he broke away from Little Brother. Okay, now I'm about to start at number 49. I'm going down to number 31, and I'm gonna tell y'all my thoughts about these people on this list. Okay, number 40, they got Onyx. If y'all don't know who Onyx is Fredro Starr, who is Q on Moesha, the bald-headed nigga. Sticky Fingers, who is Debo's brother on Friday After Next with the crooked eye. No, on next Friday with the crooked eye. And one more dark-skinned brother. I can't remember his name. I'm going to have to do the research on that one again. I forgot. Now, I feel like these dudes should be in the top 30 at least, because for you people that don't know, who ain't study hip-hop, who ain't study hip-hop history, or who ain't just paid attention, them niggas was the first niggas from New York I seen that bring the energy to hip-hop like that. And it was especially new because East Coast wasn't known for having live, wired up niggas like that. You know what I'm saying? They had conscious niggas, thinking niggas. They had your street niggas, your gutter grimy niggas, but they didn't have no like crunk niggas. You know what I'm saying? And Onyx was the first niggas that all went bald-headed. That was the first niggas I seen wearing all camouflage before Hot Boys and all that shit. These niggas was wearing all camouflage with Timbos and shit on. You know what I'm saying? Them and Naughty by Nature. You know what I'm saying? So that shit ain't just started with Hot Boys and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like they should be further up in this list. And also, they got one of the best rap songs of all times of hip-hop, man. It's one of the most recognized songs of all times, man, called Slam. If y'all don't know what Slam is, look it up, and I guarantee you done heard it before. Because it was a hit. It was a worldwide hit. And they still getting residuals off that song. So they should be further up. Number 39 is Slum Village. Slum Village is out of Detroit. One of the dudes is a producer named Jay Dilla, who is one of the greatest neo soul producers of all times. And I can't call it neo rap. I call it alternative rap. You know what I'm saying? He also produced Didn't You Know by Erykah Badu. I remember Slum Village because they had a song called Tainted back in the day. And it was an okay, pretty cool song with a message. And I never tapped into them. Then in 2004, they came back out with a song with Kanye West called Selfish, I believe. Yeah, called Selfish. And at first the song was kind of whack to me, but I ain't gonna lie, it grew on me because I heard it so much. And it was a pretty cool song, so I decided to tap into some of their music. And they actually okay, but like I don't see where they should be above Onyx on this list, because these dudes ain't made nothing really worldwide or really nothing impactful to the game. Even though they are dope MCs and dope artists, they never did nothing impactful to the game. So no way in the world they should be ahead of Onyx. Number 38 is the Big Timers. The Big Timers and Manny Fresh and Baby, a.k.a. Birdman, a.k.a. Stunner. Now, how these niggas are ahead of Onyx, I don't know, because these niggas would tell you they can't rap, that they ain't shit on the mic. These niggas would tell you they motherfucking self. But I guess for some reason they felt the need to put them on the list ahead of Onyx. But I do believe they deserve to get put on this list just in the top 40s. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because even though they weren't the most lyrical niggas in the world, a nigga respected Birdman's hustle, because that nigga be getting that money. Even if you don't like him, you gotta respect that nigga hustle. A nigga loved Manny Fresh charisma and loved his beats. And then on top of that, you can't deny the fact that them niggas had niggas wanting to bling bling and stunt, man. Them niggas was the influence to bling bling and stunt. Enough said. 8Ball and MJG, number 37. Now, I don't know if this is going to be a biased thing or whatever, because truthfully, I never met too many cats from the East Coast that like 8Ball and MJG like that. They all like certain songs, but I never heard them be fans. So I can't really speak on their impact on that level. But I've met lots of niggas from West Coast, and you know down south we love 8Ball and MJG. If you ain't know who 8Ball and MJG is, they fucking name. Big 8Ball, MJG. They from Memphis. They was with Suave House Records. They was in Houston, Texas. You know what I'm saying? Back in 92, 93. They came out with a classic album called Coming Out. Their first 3 albums were classic. Coming Out Hard, Outside Looking In, and On Top of the World. All 3 of them were classics. These dudes had... I was in jail. I was like 12 years old and I was in juvenile facility when I heard niggas singing Mr. Big. And I was like, what the fuck is that y'all singing? They was like, man, you don't know about 8Ball and MJG? Then they started singing Pimps. And I was like, man, who is these niggas? But I still didn't get a taste of them until 2 years later when I got out and On Top of the World was out. And I grabbed that tape. That was the first tape I grabbed. I grabbed that tape and I grabbed ESG, Ocean of Funk. No, Still in the South. And I've been a fan of 8Ball and MJG ever since. Everybody knows they had a great impact on the South and on our lifestyle, how we live, period, how we look at shit, period. Know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, they were the bridge between Memphis and Houston. Know what I'm saying? They were the bridge between Memphis and Houston. So, and they have countless hits. They might not have been national hits, but they got hits that you can play anywhere and people will sing along with the shit. You know what I'm saying? These niggas need to be further up the list. These niggas ain't no 37s, man. These niggas deserve to be at least in the 20s. That's all I'm gonna say about them. 36, Hieroglyphics. Now, if y'all don't know about Hieroglyphics, I know a lot of y'all don't know, but Hieroglyphics is out of Oakland, California. You know what I'm saying? They came out when I was young. And it was made by a dude named Dale the Funky Homo Sapien, which happens to be the first cousin of Ice Cube. And I remember when I was growing up, he had a song called Dr. Bombay. They used to come on BET. He used to have a song called Bob Dabalina. And he used to have a song called Get Off My Couch. If I'm not, yeah, I think that's the name of the song. And he was kind of different with his subject matter and flow, but he was on point. Dude was ill. You know what I'm saying? But he started a group called the Hieroglyphics. And it consisted of a rapper named Casual, a rapper named Prep. The producer was named Domino and J Torre. And then it also consisted of the group Souls of Mischief. Festo, A+, OPO, and Tajay. If y'all don't remember Souls of Mischief, they had one of the most classic hip-hop songs of all time with 93 Until Infinity. This is how we chill from 93 until... Okay, y'all remember that. Now, they had a big underground following, man. They had a big-ass underground following, and I've actually seen white female actors say that Hieroglyphics is their favorite rap group. This is no bullshit. I can't remember who it was, but I've read like 2 articles about the shit, like back when I was like a teenager. And I don't remember nothing too classic or too fancy or nothing that really made a dent in the game, but they did have a big underground following and they influenced a lot of niggas that's your favorite rappers right now, man. So I'm gonna let this one be fair and let it stay at 36. 35 is The Far Side. Y'all remember The Far Side? They got one of the greatest hip-hop songs of all times with She Keeps On Passing Me By. Y'all remember that song? Also, they had a song called Running Away that Maya sampled on her song Falling. The only thing I can say about them is that was their only hit, but it's a timeless hit and it still gets played to this day. So if it still gets played to this day, and I know a younger crowds that know that song. So I'm gonna let them stay at 35 and let that be fair. Number 34 is Brand Nubian. If you don't know what Brand Nubian is, it's Sadat X, Lord Jamar, and the fashion rapper Grand Pooba. And I came up on them when I was a little boy. They had a song called Punks Jump Up to Get Beat Down, which is a ghetto classic. They also had other songs like Slow Down, Love Me or Leave Me Alone. Man, I can't even think of all of them. There's more though. There's more that jam, that really jam. And these dudes were a cross between, to me, they were like conscious / fashion rappers. I'm gonna tell you why. Because Grand Pooba, who seemed like the head of the group, was the fashion rapper. He was the fly, flossy one that loved wearing Tommy Hilfiger and shit. He was the one that rapped on Mary J. Blige, What's the 411. You know what I'm saying? And he was just a fly nigga. He was one of my favorite rappers when I was a little boy at the time. You know what I'm saying? And Side X and Lord Jamar were more on a conscious tip, but they all meshed together some kind of way and it all fit. And these dudes had an impact because a lot of your favorite rappers' favorite rap group is these dudes, man. And these dudes did a lot for the game, man. And Lord Jamar and Side X still doing a lot for the game right now. Side X is currently running a wine vineyard. And Lord Jamar, you can catch him on social media. He outspoken. He the one that feel like Eminem need to sit down and shut the fuck up because he a white boy in a black man sport. That's who Lord Jamar is. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna leave them. Well, I feel like they need to be in the 20s. Now, Goody Mob. Goody Mob is Cujo, Goody, T-Mo, CeeLo, and what's your boy name? Y'all know what the big is, man. I can't think of his name. Big Gip. They out of Atlanta, Georgia. These dudes came out with a classic album. I remember running across when I was about 15 called Soul Food. Because I seen one of their videos on BT one time. So I was like, man, let me check these dudes' tapes out. So I went to the store and stole their tape. You know, I used to steal and shit. So I got addicted to Soul Food, which was a good album. And then they came out with Still Standing. If I'm not mistaken, Still Standing was the second one. Still Standing, which had Fly Away, one of my favorite songs of all time. I jam that bitch all the time. And they also had, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, it had Black Ice on there with Outkast. These dudes were the shit. These dudes took the South to another level because Outkast had already came and broke down the door and let motherfuckers know, like, hey, we got people out here that can really spit, that are deep, that are lyrical as fuck. And it's like Goody Mob was a compliment to Outkast's statement, even though Goody Mob was more social and aware in their music than Outkast was. Goody Mob still made you have a good time and made you feel good at the end of the day when you play certain songs. When they play other songs, you can feel certain shit. Like with the song Soul Food, I feel that song in my soul. You know what I'm saying? So at number 33, I think that's a stretch for them, man. I think they need to be in the top 20s, man. And that's my personal opinion, man. Okay. Number 32, Two Live Crew. Two Live Crew. Chinaman, Brother Marquise, Luke Skywalker, Uncle Luke, y'all know, and I think it's somebody else. I can't. Mr. Mick. Okay. This is what people get it confused at. Two Live Crew is not from Miami, Florida. 3 of the members are from California. Was in the military. Luke heard of these guys and put some money behind their music and said, since I'm doing all of this, I might as well be a part of the group, and made himself a part of the group. They had classic shit like Pop That Pussy, Me So Horny, Hoochie Mama. Luke had Doodoo Brown. Man, these dudes, when it came to the party scene, Two Live Crew and 69 Boys were played. You couldn't, in the 90s, you couldn't have a party without playing some Luke, some Two Live Crew and motherfucking 69 Boys, man. And they weren't the most lyrical niggas. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't jam all that shit because all that shit didn't jam like that. I'm just gonna be straight up with you and y'all know. But what we loved about these niggas was the impact, that I don't give a fuck attitude, and how they talked about the vulgar shit that people were scared to talk about on songs. These was the first niggas to talk about bitches. Well, I ain't gonna say first niggas, but these were one of the first national niggas to talk about bitches sucking dick, niggas fucking hoes, eating pussy, woo woo woo. These were one of the first niggas, man. So I feel like they need to be in the 20s, man, because these niggas took the fucking government to court behind trying to ban their lyrics, man. These niggas did a lot for hip-hop. They put hip-hop on their shoulders, man. These niggas need to be in the top 20, man. Y'all know I ain't lying. They need to be in the top 20, man. Shout out to Uncle Luke, man. MIA, what's up, everybody? And number 31, BDP, Boogie Down Productions. If you don't know who the fuck that is, that's KRS-One, Scott LaRock, Miss Melody, R.I.P. Scott LaRock. But these were, to me, from what I was listening to, these were the first conscious rappers that put storytelling in their rap. These were the first conscious, I ain't gonna say the first conscious rapper because they had Public Enemy, but these were one of the first conscious rappers to put conscious street and street shit together, man. KRS-One, one of the coldest niggas alive when it comes to wrecking the microphone. And you little niggas might look at this shit now and laugh, but put them up against either one of your MCs lyrically, not popularity wise, lyrically, and I bet he'll shred their ass. These niggas did a lot for the game, man. These dudes influenced a lot of shit that's still going on in the game right now, man. These niggas need to be in the top 15, man. I don't care what you say. And that's all I'm gonna say about that, man. That's my opinion of the of Billboard's top 50 hip hop groups of all time from 40 to 31. I'll be back in a few days with 30 to 21, man, and let y'all know what I think. But y'all leave a comment, let me know y'all think, y'all agree with me. If you don't, let me know if I'm wrong about something, y'all holler at me, man.